Hello and welcome back. This is Instatories and I'm continuing playing the Thaumaturge. Last episode, well, we were attending our father's funeral, met an interesting friend who nobody seems to know, and well, heard that our father died in a weird accident. House collapsed on him. So now we are, and his grimoire is missing, which we are trying to find now, because that's was gifted to us in the will. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to go through areas today. Of course, the house first, and then northern Shrotmitsi, and then the southern. And let's see what we can find out. Wait a minute. Oh, right, I have the skill point, but I can't use it on anything at the moment, which is fine. Anything else? And yes, I pressed the right button on the start of the game, so we are already seeing points of interest. Listen. Chopin Nocturne in B-flat minor. Nice. Enough of the culture. Let's move on. Okay. Books on ancient cultures. Father would pore over the yellowed pages again and again, reading the same words over and over, trying to extract meaning from them. Excuse me, something is stuck in my throat. He repeated words about dedication and the necessity of sacrifice like a mantra, slamming shut one volume and reaching for another. What does it all mean? Indeed, what does it mean? Suitcase, a leather suitcase bearing traces of many travels. Grains of desert sands from father's trip to Africa had settled on the suitcase. He would set it aside, spinning plans for future voyages in the unknown regions of the material world, searching for what was hidden behind the veil of reality. That too. A ritual mask, a wooden mask representing a saluter known as Shurale. The demonic countenance is clothed in hope that clung to it first and the satisfaction that soon followed. It seems that the father had plans for Shurale, which he eventually managed to fulfill. Okay. Shurale? Shurale. Letter. The human heart is worth more than all the riches of the material world. Tonight. S.R. The message only appears to be brief. In fact, the pen strokes were accompanied by an accelerated heartbeat, motivated by restrained fondness for the addressee. The ink is dripping with the special care and warmth that have seeped deep into the paper. Mysterious woman. Probably the same as the S in the mausoleum. Our family portrait. I can remember when it was taken. The year was 1884, and Ligia and I were 9 years old at the time. She was clearly tense, and I remember how mother admonished her not to smile, not to fidget, and to stand straight. Ligia was to take the cue from her. Mother was able to freeze like a statue and sit there, barely breathing, for a couple of hours. I, on the other hand, posing nonchalantly, was always more unrestrained than my sister. I could get away with more. Behind us, our father, the head of the family, one hand resting patronizingly on the back of the chaise lounge, asserting his ownership, the other holding a grimoire, the black grimoire. Behind father, a shadow as if shape was emerging and forming, indicating another presence. That's Balberith. The family is complete. So what happens to Saluter when the, well, companion owner dies? Maybe we'll find out. Pseudomonarchy Daemonum. Compared to Crowley's Ars Goetia, there are 3 fewer demons. No evidence that all demons are Saluters. Batum, a false lead. Pukel, or Puchel, a false lead. Anton claims to have subjugated Orobas, mere boasting. Marcosius, expected to take on the form of a wolf with the wings of a griffin and the tail of a snake. According to the Duplancy, he takes the form of a wild lioness. Interesting observation by Crowley. Demons are unexplored fragments of our minds. However, in appearance it resembles an ox with wings. A lead for Shabnok, unknown. Okay, another skill point. Nice. I'll not talk my Salitude just yet. The Polish Gazette, Evening Edition, Obituaries. At the cemetery in the Montmorency on Sunday, the body of the distinguished writer and citizen, the late Severina Duchinska, was laid to rest. A handful of compatriots escorted the coffin amidst the pouring rain. The funeral service was very modest. In accordance with the wishes of the deceased, the sums all allocated for wreaths were deposited in the coffers of the Klydia Potochka Charitable Society. Hopefully, at least somewhat correct pronunciation, probably not. The late Antony Zielinski, retired aged 29. The late Barbara Tsekala, aged 45. The late Stanislav Zulskis, an entrepreneur, aged 63. Warsaw Funeral Company, M. Titska. The company arranged funerals, exhumations, and the transportation of corpses. A factory warehouse of metal and wooden coffins, mourning hats, crepe paper, and a vast selection of items used in the time of mourning. So one-stop shop for your funeral needs. My letter from Paris, November 1896. Sister of mine, I feel well enough to write something to you. The doctor also recommended I do so. I am not alone in my anguish. I share a room with one Reford Morton, whose last name escapes me. They brought him from London, from Dr. Seward's clinic. Seward? That was in Dracula. Seward, if I remember correctly. Is it connected to somehow? A very interesting case. He spent his days hunting for the moths, cockroaches, ladybugs, beetles that come here sometimes. He eats them. He says it gives him strength to wait for the coming of the Lord. Renfield? Is that you? But I don't think he means the Savior. I cannot yet reconstruct all the details after the debacle with Paimon. My mind is still in tatters. Paimon visited me no more than a week ago. I know that's impossible. It probably happened only in my mind, but it was so clear. He, as the king of hell, with his host of demons, with the shadows of his penitents, called for me to join them. It was so real. I'll stop here. I'm having a hard time gathering my thoughts. W. So wait, is there a Dracula in this world? My letter from Rome, July 1896. Dear sister, I'm writing to you because sleep eludes me. As I wrote before, I have found a suitable candidate. However, I'm still struggling to reach his flaw. I feel that Paimon is within my reach. I even saw him. Vaguely, but I did. I'll stop here because my nerves prevent me from continuing. W. P.S. Yes, I will be careful. Don't think me a fool like father. Of course you were careful. Message from mother. Dear child, stop. It is with great sorrow that I have received the news of Stanislav's death. Stop. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend the funeral ceremony. Stop. My duties in Paris keep me from traveling to Warsaw at this time. Stop. I join you both in mourning and sorrow. Stop. Mama. Charred letter. My love for you is burning. It keeps me from eating. It keeps me from sleeping. It keeps me from living. Ligia, I am begging you to end my agony. Agree to be my ... So Ligia has a suitor. Who it might be, don't know. But Ligia is not forthcoming that much. Maybe we'll find out. Get changed. Oh, nice. Wardrobe. If you want to change your clothes, use wardrobe. You can expand your clothes collection by visiting the tailor. Okay, yeah, we need to go. Can we... So I can't... It seems that I can't take the jacket off, maybe. But we will probably get new clothes eventually. Serious fault. Very serious, you know. Straight backs, stern expressions, noses in the air, two boys that are just trying to meet everyone's expectation. Something went wrong here. Something went really, really wrong. And a nice pistol. So, I think we could go and talk to our Salutor and see what he has to say, and then we check rest of the house, because of course we are going down... Wait. Oh, not just yet. I totally forgot there are other rooms also. Yeah, I know I could level up. I'll have to check soon. Collection of books on the occult. The title includes Pseudomonarchia, Daemonum, Lemegeton, and Picatrix. The grimoires of historical occultism brim with paternal inquisitiveness. The worn pages, full of annotations in the margins, bear the marks of frequent reading. His heart beating with excitement, Father explored mysteries of demonology, thus expanding his horizons. Father's search. Father's thoughts were recently occupied with a search for knowledge that bordered on the obsessive. This is related to something much more than his usual curiosity about the world, which I remember him for. He was looking for something, hunting for salutures, exploring the mysteries of everything related to thaumaturgy. The only thing I still don't know is where it led him. That is a good question. What do we have here? Stanislaus' last will. My last will written down in this year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity, amen. It is my first and irrevocable will that my daughter Ligia Sulska be appointed executrix of this will immediately following my death. Let an inventory be taken and all my personal movables be sold by public auction. Let the money so collected be offered to beggars at the cemetery. Everything related to family business I entrust in the custody of my daughter. I do not attribute the manner of administration to her. Yes, we already know. Voronin gets the muskets and 2 revolvers. And a grimoire in hoping that he will be able to make a good use of it. Okay, so that definitely checked out. So before I talk, what could I level up? Adrenaline Rush increases inflicted damage by 50%, not bad. Dimension Force Deed. This upgrade adds point to the dimension. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. Don't know. Both seems good. I'll go with this for now. So, well, I was wrong. It's if there's, it needs 2 chevrons slot to be used. Okay, makes sense. Slowing enemies' actions. So, yeah. Makes more sense than what I thought. Okay, that makes more sense. So I was pretty much wrong. I could make a save. Now. Again, a little worried that there has been... Well, there was that little crash. So talk.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The lone shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Okay, you received a quest, Memory Horizon. So what we have here... Balberith. Balberith, my father's first salutator, probably not the only one, a perfect match. An ancient idol mentioned in the Book of Judges, secretive by nature, keeper of vegetation and master of insects that he can command in order to protect people from diseases. According to Askerty, Balberith belongs to Circle of Greater Demons, just like father. The flaws that attract him are much like with the Upir, those related to the heart dimension and the sensations of the heart. Pride, blasphemy, contentiousness, but also consistency, stubbornness, and ambition. Balberith is gone. He left with my father. Where? We do not know what happens to saluters after a thaumaturge's death. Perhaps they become wild again, unhindered by the pact with their master. But the flaw that used to tether them is gone, so maybe they vanish into the void too. Interesting. Shurale. Shurale, a deceitful forest spectre from Tatar legends. She leads people astray by taking various shapes. She also has a rather twisted sense of humor. Could it be that father was hunting this saluter? It could or could not. So side quest, Memory Horizon. Visit the Bovisl Lonchak old place. So it's in... It's the day when Mitsko Setchemin, the Bovisle Lonchak, died. I can still see him in my nightmares. Maybe a trip to Bovisle will finally set my dreams rest. Availability of this quest is limited. So I'll probably want to do that as soon as possible. How limited that would mean. So let's go downstairs. So most likely I don't want to do anything else before I, at least quest-wise, until I do that. Bust of Siren. Sharp avian features bear a wild, disturbing kind of beauty. They make you want to fall into her clutches and be lulled into eternal dream by her sweet song. Yet her cryptic slight smile makes a subconscious primal part of you being covered away from the predator. But isn't the soul the only fair price for the bliss of giving yourself up to the enchanting creature? Price I would pay gladly. Well, probably not.
Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
Grigori? Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
Well, to be honest, I guess it's easy to if he knows our name, but we might ask.
How did you know I have a telephone at home?
Something's interrupting you, Victor. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw. If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powaskowska Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Powaskowska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
Well, that was curious. So now we know where Rasputin is. So you receive quest Taming the Darkness. That is not timed. Right. 2 markers. That's outside, of course. There's our sister. At least I assume so. That is a drink hot chocolate. Well, why not? Do you know the secret of the time travel? It requires but 1 sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Ligia is reading a book in front of the fireplace, and I'm stacking building blocks. My parents are arguing in the smoking room. It was a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Nice. Another point. There are a few things in here too. Have some liquor. Why not? Liquor is not alcohol. It's more of tincture, in fact. Yes, a medicine. And since life is the most common fatal disease, well, do our health then. Nice. At least he's happy. You have anything to
Master Victor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
Well, let's go with the cup of cocoa again.
Yes, a cup of cocoa would do me good.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon, along with some of your favorite cookies. It's been an age since we've seen one another. I'm glad you're back. Mistress Ligia is really struggling with everything.
Let's ask about Ligia.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it. But she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney. She takes after her father, no question about it.
And father's death.
And so, the great Stanisław Szulski is dead, crushed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death, sheer cruelty. Mr. Szulski didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think back on what a wonderful man he was.
Yes.
That won't take long.
Talk about Stanislav's death, Grażyna.
So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Szulski. Now, I'm a simple woman, but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
How do you mean, Grażynka?
Don't you suspect some impure powers had a hand in it?
Do you mean it could have something to do with thaumaturgy?
That I don't know. Look at us jabbering while there are potatoes not peeled. Forgive me, Master.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then.
Another time, Grażynka. I'll get out of your way.
Always ample work, but I can always snatch a moment for a chit-chat with you, Master.
Thank you. So, I might as well check the downstairs or basement too. Maybe there's something I can. Or maybe not. No, nothing. So up we go and talk to our sister who smokes like a chimney. I hear. Ah, there she is.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
Well, let's note her unusual attire.
The trousers are an original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century. It's high time we started dressing comfortably.
Yeah, she's brave.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dunked my best tie in hot cocoa.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, about the company?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? Oh, for now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
Well, I'm gonna help her.
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way, you can count on me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
I don't know. Let's comment. I don't know if that's positive or negative.
You used to detest the smell of tobacco. You'd hold your breath going into Father's study.
That's true, but when I'd stay here, alone with Papa, and somehow over the years I got used to it. I don't know when I started copying him even.
Daddy's girl. You were always closer to him.
That's not true. I was just less rebellious than you, his thaumaturge son. Now come on, what else is on your mind?
So, the woman's trace you found in the study.
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
So you know about her.
Who is she? And what did Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connections. Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
Well, I'll let her speak.
We could go together. How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation? And I won't take no for an answer.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head and face.
Well, we probably want to check those out. Reptilian Bash. Go to the tailor to collect the evening wear. Visit barber. So these are not any timed quests. Okay. So let's make a save. Also, I'll have to check if I can ever... Well, probably I can't meet the other lady just yet. Well, who knows. Let's go outside and start going around. Wait, what's the garden here? I might want to check that if there's something changed in here now. Ah, burp. Wait, what?
Are you lost?
Fuck. Don't try to be a hero, and it'll be all right. You're outnumbered.
You won't be able to say that because your pride is too high. So there's something I can't say because I've been too proud. I have been too proud.
Quantity doesn't always translate to quality.
Call the rest. We got one with a death wish.
Oh, you... Oh. Me and my big mouth. So maybe... If I hadn't leveled up my proudness, I would probably be able... okay, we need to attack Ybir. And he can take it. Maybe we could have avoided the fight. So you need to take beating from Ybir. Damage restores your health. Oh, well, let's go with... Which one is fast? Slow, slow. Let's go with this. And... will increase damage from the Salutator's next attack. That could be interesting. But I need to be slower than Ybir. So let's go with this. Now you're not protected. Ooh. And yes, there are reinforcements incoming. So... I could start dealing with you. You can take a planned attack. You didn't have any protection, no. So you should die. Oh right, we have that little bleeding part there. Okay, that's not good. I could try to get the focus. I have to remember I can get 2 points out of him. I'll go with the old wound for now. You can take a bloody penance. And then we go with the planned attack. Oh, he might go down. And he goes down, so we need to wait for the reinforcements. Off. Now we are serious because he doesn't have a shirt on. That's when you know it's Dimension Force. Wait, don't you have the... No, that's Deed. Oh, bloody hell. That's not good. Now this is not good at all. We might actually... Roll to 8 for each enemy affected by suffering stain. If the enemy's health points... Okay, let's try with suffering on you. I'll try to drop the focus. I'll probably have to change to Ybir. Wait, did you not? Oh great, I'm not taking any of... Yeah, he's immune. Oh bloody hell, that's not good at all. I'll need to change this. maybe we can work this out. Maybe we can work this out. Before I die. We might actually die now because those are a bit of a problematic. I'll take the diversion. I kind of wish to heal myself. I'll go for the Libero Metaphor just in case. Okay, now we are able to go with Concussion. Makes every attack the enemy deal maximum possible damage. Yeah, we go with that. Hopefully you'll heal me. Oh, he's dead. Bloody hell. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky and win this. Probably not, because I'm taking too much damage. Oh, bloody hell. It's getting close. Come on. And I'm dead. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Honestly, I want to do that again because, yeah. So you are disabled. Yes, start. No, you come on, Ybir, you start. I should have. If I ever get to heal on the second battle, like I thought we would have the time for the healing before the bigger hit, but we didn't. So well, whatever. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's go with this. And maybe I should go with these and hopefully block the attacks a little bit. No, it didn't work. Bloody hell. And now I'm bleeding. I need to remove the bleeding. The bleeding is something I need to remove and fast. Come on, please don't attack. And again, bleeding. I'll probably try to take the focus out of him and then use him as the healing. It is. Come on. Yeah, I'm taking a beating here, but that's okay for now. So you still have focus, but you. Okay. The problem is, I can't choose this before. Yeah, now he's down from the focus, but I couldn't choose the focus. Yeah, the healing part. But for the second round, I can. Hopefully, I can do it now. So you will take just the body beating, and you will heal me. Yeah, a little bit better now. Nope, you still go with that. Because I need the bleeding off from me. We might have a chance. We might have a chance. You go down now. Hopefully. You, sir. Well, that doesn't do much, but it does something. No, I need to take you down. Oh, come on. That's not good. And I'm bleeding again. I probably... Why are you... Oh, no. I should have checked the... I really should have checked the... round table there, but you need to do that so I don't bleed to death. Did I survive? I did, for now. Did I win? That was harder.
Get off my lawn.
Victor? I heard a noise. Are you all right?
I'm fine. We've had a few unwelcome visitors.
Burglars? What's wrong with this town? I'll call Uncle.
There's no rush. I don't think they'll try to rob anyone anytime soon.
Well, that was one hell of a fight, I have to say. The bleeding is definitely annoying, especially when the enemies are getting damage reduced and I can't use any healing. I'll probably have to go with the healing part for the another Salutor, because if I don't, I probably can't heal myself. Of course, it's a little bit down to luck. So let's check our map. What do we have here? Point of interest, locked. Place of respite. Tram stop. Place of respite, locked. So I'll probably want to go and check these surroundings here. And then go here. Oh, we have... Ah. So let's check. Okay, so obviously is something where I want to go as fast as I can. So probably have to check this area. I'm stark naked completely. What? What the hell are you talking about? Okay. Looking for some... No, no, thank you. Okay. Misery, sir. Nothing but misery. I agree. Taylor's Atelier. So, do I get the reptilian badge? Well, we are not doing that just yet. But good to know where it is once we need it. Nice. Oh. Photograph. Photograph shows a woman in lingerie tying her corset. Caption, Lady Dragonfly. Exotic ceremony. Daring photograph. A photo portraying, yes. Undressed Lady Dragonfly is an attractive and not very modest woman. Right. So what does that mean? Svetlana Rumyantseva. A mysterious woman exchanging letters with my father was Svetlana Rumyantseva, a lady in waiting in the Tsar's court. Well situated, I don't think my sister too keen on her. Sister is too keen on her, no. Imperial Hotel. I remember that my mother and father were sometimes invited to parties at the Imperial. How excited my mother would get. It was all she would talk about for the next few days. How exquisite it was, how beautiful, how expensive. Nothing seems to have changed since then. You have to be an aristocrat or possess a fortune to rent a room there. Indeed. Makes sense. So I definitely want to snap my fingers. Instruction for the courier. Come evening, take the package to the apartment at 15 Erivanska Street and deliver it directly to the butler's hand and no one else. No one else's. Do not open the on pain of punishment. Instruction. The grey paper smells the fear and vigilance. The cord around the package was tied by skilled hands, which carried a faint pulse of stress. What if this time the package falls into the wrong hands? Interesting. Oriental teen party at the Count Orgovsky's. Oh, so did we get an... I came across the Photoplasticon and it in stereograph showing Vienna Station. I will look for the place where this photo was taken. Nice surprise, stereoscope and inside view showing Imperial. I try to find the place where this shot was taken. Can't be into the contest. I feel there is a secret behind it worth investigation. Exotic ceremony. Now here's a woman known her value literally, figuratively. I think I'll have to look around and try to find out who she is. Well, so these are... I'm guessing they are more tied to the main quest. So if I go too far with the main quest, I'll not be able to complete those. I'll at least hope so. So for now, I'll try to deal with those. Ticket. Circus Ciniselli. An ordinary street at the corner of 2 Okolnik. I don't know. Entry ticket for the show of September at 4 p.m. 30 kopecks. And now we will... By the way, come on. So what does this do? Exposure increases damage by 50%, but we want to go health points for every enemy in suffering. Oh, but they have to be in suffering. But there is a possibility to get them in suffering state. Oh, right. I need to also... put them in use if I can. Crystal's Focus Street. Yes, this I'll go with the Bloody Red Rejuvenation for this. More of these. Bartsavsky. That's find the viewpoint by the Warsaw Courier. Okay. So it might be that this episode and the other might be more on the side quest than the main quests. We will see. Yes, I'm seeing something. There you are. Lost invitation. Dear friends and companions of Voyagers to Distant Land, it is my pleasure to invite you to a party where the scent of incense will mingle with the aroma of turmeric and cardamom. Sumptuous bedding under silk canopies and the beauty of exotic dancers await you. You will have the opportunity to taste forbidden delights during the evening. Come, as usual, to the gates of Sesame to have them open before you simply say the password Kublai Khan. Count all. So So, we just got a password for the Norton. Can you spare a penny? I probably could, but apparently cannot. Whoa, what happened there? This is something I cannot interact with. So there is reason to go around this district and try to find things. Where am I exactly now? We have to check this area, but first things first. Besides, it's nice to take a little sightseeing around here. I'm seeing something. Yes. Bigot's diary. Warsaw is sinking further and further into the depths of moral decay with every passing year. Streets that were once inhabited by modest and pious families are now turning into a hotbed of worse individuals. For example, my neighbor, dear Mrs. S., told me about a woman who rents an apartment in the tenement house on 7 Erivanska Street. She's an opera artist who is visited by many rich men. She has an abundance of gowns and lavish furnishing in her apartment. Recently, one of her many patrons took her on a foreign trip to Japan. Her ilk ought to be ashamed to show their faces in public. Okay, somebody's a bit angry. That's why it was called Bigot's Letter, of course. Catch a tram, not yet. Huh. So we have place of respite. So we could sit there if we want to and probably move the time. I'm collecting dough and grabbing the cab to Belchovizna. Okay, good for you. Okay, nothing in here for now. Actually, nice detail. Our book glints when I snap the fingers. Come on. That is in the cemetery. Now, probably want to go there and then check this area and go the middle of this area and then leave. Okay. I feel the ratio of liquid joy to throat-pinching euphoria growing with each passing moment. Little cognac to warm you. And I'm seeing something there. Partly damaged brochure. Lady Dragonfly, come and you'll experience true sensual delight in an exotic ritual. Some of the words are blurred.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Exotic ceremony. At 7 Erivanska Street resides Lady Dragonfly, a luxury courtesan who's fond of traveling. She offers her clients an extraordinary experience during ceremony that coddles the senses. Okay, so once I find more information, I get the point where I need to go. Okay, that's nice. Advertisement poster. The Pathé new phonograph reproduces singing music and declamation more clearly and subtly than the most expensive gramophones. It does not hum, and the needle will last for many years without having to be replaced. For 32 rubles, extremely popular among music lovers. If stock runs out, we will accept reservations for the next shipment. Songs from the operas and operettas, church songs, declamations, waltzes, polkas, and marches. Main storage of Pathé new phonographs Adam Klimkiewicz, Warsaw 14 Lesno. Nice. Little hi-fi. Brochure, Dr. Campbell's safe arsenic soap. Yes, that's safe, you know, arsenic soap. Removes freckles and red spots, giving a soft matte whiteness to the complexion. It can even handle a strong tan, the secret of radiant skin. You will find it in all major drugstores and perfume areas. The main store in Warsaw is F. Zamenhof Pharmacy, 8 Iron Gate Square. Pay attention to the brand and signature. Nice. I want some arsenic soap. Okay. So, this area then. I kind of want to go to the cemetery because I know the spot we were looking for, so... The Daily Career, classifieds. I make clothes, costumes, gowns in keeping with the latest designs, and I stocked up on in Paris. Polyevska, 150 Mazalkovska Street. The Warsaw Music Society invites you to a concert to the Reduta Halls, featuring Chiborovska, maybe, Lasovna Mixed Choir, Slade Course for Young People, J. Brzezinski. Okay, that went horribly. To Zoraviet Street. News. The Supreme Decree on the language of instructions in the kingdom's private schools was announced. Manifestation in Moravia's Brno, a well-known thaumaturgist, is dead. The body of Raymond Kinley was found near Tower Bridge. A mutiny broke out on the Austrian cruiser Panther. A meeting of Danish ministers on the candidacy of Prince Charles for the Norwegian throne was held in Copenhagen. Many new things and more experience points. Nice. So, I missed something. Well, of course we have to go there then. Yeah, a few of these episodes might be more me going around these areas and checking things through because that's what I want to do. Fortunately, this doesn't seem to be that huge areas, so it shouldn't take too long. And I'm definitely seeing something. There you are. Biget's diary. I now turn to a description of the rest of my family. My nephew, Count Orgovsky, lost his father at young age. This event weighed on the rest of his life and pushed him slowly towards the abyss of moral corruption. Ever since he grew from a sweet little boy whose angelic face could do no wrong into an impudent young man, the apartment at 15 Erevanska Street has turned into a tabernacle near which every Christian should turn their face away with contempt. Walls that were once the pride of our family now bear witness of hideous deeds, hosting the worst company a young man can surround himself with. Concerned neighbors have more than once brought me information that makes my hair stand on end. It is rumored that my nephew has let himself be tempted by Western fads and partakes in opiates.
That wasn't too hard.
A wealthy businessman called Orgovsky is holding a party in the evening with the theme of A Tale of 1001 Nights in his apartment at 15 Erevanska Street. The evening's attraction will include the opportunity to partake in opium. To get into the party, all you have to do is give a password, Kubla Khan, at the entrance. Okay. So now we definitely know where that moral decay is happening. Is that something I need to check? I mean, that... Probably not. I'm fairly certain I've checked everything from here. So, we have things in here. Probably something in here. Father's death, of course. I'll go with the Povisil first. Can we use a tram? I think we can, hopefully. Yes. Yes, I want to go to this location. The river giveth and river taketh away, probably. Of course, same. Yeah, I definitely want to make saves now that I have been beaten in battle Or so where exactly are we? Moonshine bar, locked. Brothel, locked. So I probably want to start going around here. Well, take a little. Indeed, it is locked. Don't know if they get open at some point. They might. Ah, there you are. Pharmacy gauze package. High hygroscopic gauze sterilized. Discarded dressing container empty. Adrenaline pulses through his veins, drowning out of the concern about his brother. Blood mixes with the dust on his skin and clots at the touch of ice. The firm pressure on the wound is like reassurance that he is right there. When they are together, no one can beat them. Today, they will claim another victory and reap its rewards. Huh. So, more things happening around. Pawn shop. Buy, sell, exchange. Pawns, loans, pledge anything. Pawn loans, pledge anything. Open from dawn till dusk. Ah, well, that's probably not the place where we were looking for. Can I actually... Secret fighting ring. Take a look around Povisle in search for clues. Oh no, is there some kind of a fighting ring? Oriental party at the Count. Povatsky Cemetery. Exotic ceremony. Where is this? Can I... Okay. So we have that on marker now. Brochure, brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let us follow the example. Oh, we've read this already. They want the 9 working hours. Join the strike. On September 13, put down the tools and join the fight for our future. Sounds like a plan. Public announcement. Drinking spirit causes death. Vodka causes poverty. Prostitution spreads venereal diseases. Choose health. Use soap. With arsenic. Okay, where are we exactly? We are here. So I want to go straight down. I'm guessing we... Yeah. Ah. Watchman's report. Police station of Warsaw Srodmiecki. 0903-1905. Report. I'm reporting on the suspicious behavior of 2 brothers living in at number 2. The Sochalski brothers, Vaclav and Roch, often return home long after the gates have been closed by jumping over the wall. They come back at different times, so before I can catch them in the act, they're already in their apartment and claim to have been asleep the whole time, while Vaclav smiles mockingly and winks at me with those red eyes of his. Maurici Anczak, watchman of the building at 4 Bednarska Street. Okay, so I guess one of them was the one who got wounded.
I haven't been here in a while. What do you want to tell me, friend?
Visions. When an area is enveloped in red fog, it is a sign that Upir wants to show you something. Go where the fog is thinner, stay away from the places where it gets thick. And remember that Upir doesn't like to be ignored. If you go in the fog, the vision will disappear. Okay. Am I going the right way? Probably not.
I'll be first. You'll see.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
Nope.
That kid, it's me. My mother thought I'd lost my mind. So did Liga, I guess. And that, as we know, didn't happen until much later. I didn't remember that Aboritsa was there too. He must have been. After all, he'd laughed at me later for wetting my pants. It was my birthday. Was it then that you chose me?
Interesting. And who is Aparici? We just came from the... Find out what Ypir wants. Also... Warsaw in my memory is the day when Mizitsko Setsemin and Bovisle Loneshark died, yes. I can feel Ypir wants to tell me something. 7th birthday, Ligia's and mine. A sunny, carefree afternoon and the unexpected sight of Ypir's bare skull. That was when I saw him for the first time. I didn't think it would ever leave me. Huh. Very interesting. But who was the other kid? Is he the same who was in the picture in my room? In the serious picture. And what happened to him? Did I check pick up? Lost list of chores. Buy workwear, sweatshirt, daily courier, lamp oil, tobacco. Take the clothes to the laundry, pick up the parcel from Mrs. Marlevska, bring the inkwell. It is in the 3rd drawer from the top in the white cupboard. Okay. So I'm here. I'll check. Yeah, let's go down. And we probably want to check the brothel too. You never know what you can find from there. Maybe something interesting. Don't scratch, it's scabbed and trying to heal. Yeah, okay, thanks for the info. I probably... Well, let's go and see what we can see. Out Yatsia's brothel. Nice. Cozy. I'll give it that. Let's go upstairs and see what we can see. If we can go there. Yes, we can. I'm fairly certain we have to come here at some point. But for now... Wait. No, that's... Hopefully that's not blood. So for now, there's nothing for us. With the poppy a cherry for you, Brad. Okay, we're going now. We're definitely leaving. Come on. Advertisement. Josefa Nowinska Funerals Parlor in Warsaw, 16 Tarkova Street offers first-rate decoration equipment. Funerals, yeah, well, yes. You probably already read that. Or at least very similar text. And this is something where we can't go. So, I was here, I went here. There's this area. Then I'll probably check this area and go here. That seems like a plan. By the way, let's make a quick save. So, I do have 2 skill points. Again, definitely the gallivanting around areas makes sense. So, this obvious target... Exposure 5 increases taken damage by 50%, okay. Suffering receives damage 3 to 4 at the end of every round, max 4 times. Debilitating wound. Oh, this upgrade permanently increases health points by 2. Both actually. Get our health points up. I don't know. I kind of want to buy skills, of course, because why not? I'll probably need those. I'll go with this. But also I'm a little worried. There are so many other characters to come, but so far the skill points are easy to come. Well, it is what it is. obvious target. What did you have? You have health restores. Okay, I'm not gonna take that off. Inflicts damage. Yes. Increases 50%. Oh, these are quite similar. Self-cast. This is not self-cast. I'll check what that does. For now. Okay. Brochure. Madame Ludo, a tarot master of global renown, receives customers at midnight at the inn Under the Pheasant, located at 8 Brovarna Street. Night of Divination. So, we definitely are not going there at the moment. What is this? Received. 8th of December 1905, Sanitas drugstore, storage of pharmacy materials and trade of household goods and novelties. Received. I certify that Rosh Osalski purchased household ice maker, annual subscription for ice, 2 kilograms per month. Sterilized gauze, 20 pieces, for which he paid in full. Signed, Jan Rostotsky. Is she sleeping? I hope she's sleeping. And not dead. No. So I'll go back here over there. I washed yesterday. Well, good for you. Cleanliness is an important thing. Yes, I agree. Good thing to do. Okay. Now we are here. Here. Hello.
Morana. Hello. Let's see what brought you here. I felt something. Where is it?
On one of the riverbanks in Bovizel, I saw a ghastly woman in a soaked slip standing up to her ankles in water. Morana. The gaze of the goddess of death and new beginnings made my blood freeze. I want to know more about her. You and me both. Morana. Morana or Mazana. For Slavs, she is the personification of both passing and rebirth, the lady of new beginnings. On Chadia's brothel, colorful flowers in pots hung under wooden panels surrounded the grey plaster, a veranda that invites quiet contemplation. On Chadia's house of pleasures tempts you to enter, make yourself comfortable, and forget about the hardship of everyday life. Inside is no less cozy. Couches and pillows call out to you to stretch your legs and sink into their soft embrace. The carelessly hung curtains are just waiting for someone to hide behind them to fulfill their desires. An old piano will eagerly accept any hand that wishes to play a cheerful tune. This brothel is a real jewel in Bovizel's crown. So now, find the person with the flaw that Morana seeks. And that, well, We have Morana here. So are these... Huh. Is this the continuation line? So if we get Morana but we don't have this here, then what happens? I don't know. Let's... No. Save. I could wait in the end, but I don't want to. Brochure Brothers, again, we know that. But we still got an experience for that, so you definitely want to pick things up, even if they are the same things you already picked up. And there's something over here. Snuffed candles. The incinerated wicks have been lit recently in someone's memory. Feelings carrying despondency and doubts about the sense of paying tribute to the dead float in the air along with a thread of smoke. There is no mourning here, just pure resignation. Oil loser tosses a ciggy. What the hell? Cheeky bugger. Ah. Easel. An unfinished painting seems to depict a body lying on a riverbank. Rust-colored splashes and sharp outlines convey the idea that determine every brushstroke. Human life is worth as much as the words of poet written in sand. There's the body. Fetch it done.
Move a little to the left, will you? You are blocking my view.
What you doing?
What are you doing here? Drawing an illustration for a newspaper?
For myself, as a local artist. I'm Cayetan.
Do you specialize in still lives?
Yes, you might say that. Here in Povishle nothing interesting's ever happened. But there you go. Murders with an artistic twist. Very inspiring material.
The corpse painter, a nice but slightly odd person. He seems completely indifferent to things that preoccupy ordinary people. The only thing that excites him is painting murder victims. I'll ask about Povishle.
Povishle doesn't seem like a pleasant place to live.
Is life itself pleasant? I don't think so. Even those mutilated bodies, they have no eyes. As if the murderer tried to say there's nothing to see here.
Okay.
So you're saying that nothing matters?
Exactly. Once, misfortune brought me to this river. I wanted to end my life. But the river wouldn't have me and threw me back on the bank. I decided to stay around.
Cayetan told me quite bluntly that he tried to take his own life once plunging into the river, but it wouldn't have him. So how's the painting?
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Someone might say the dead deserve respect.
I'm saying that both life and death are meaningless. You are blocking my view.
Well, I guess I'll leave for now.
I'll go now.
So, what happened here?
Please, step back. This is a crime scene.
I can see that. Am I wrong, or does the deceased have no eyes?
Yeah, no eyes, all right. And why would there be? He's the fisherman's sixth victim.
Hey, Rogulski, cut the chit-chat. And you, 3 steps back. Go on.
Fisherman. Let's ask about details. The investigating commissioner. The fisherman case is being investigated by Commissioner Belevin. He appears to be a life-discouraged gent.
Is the fisherman some local criminal?
Get out of here while I'm still asking nicely.
Easy, I'm going now. I don't want to bother you.
Just what I need. A fucking throng of onlookers.
Something. I'm gonna get that. can we see it in here? I saw about Morana. Povizla is haunted by a killer called the Fisherman by locals. He leaves naked, eyeless bodies on the riverbank. The case is being handled by Commissioner Bellavin and his people. Well, color me intrigued. We're getting so many quests to do, even before we continue with the main. But that's good. I love quests. I'll check the rest of the area just in case. No. Can I ask you anything about the fisherman?
Can I help you?
No.
I'll go now.
For now, yes. And no, I don't want to go talk to him. He probably gets more angry. Nope. What am I following at this time? Which? So that is the Commissioner Bellavin thoughts, what I'm following. And the other is Morana. I'm a little worried. It just made a save. Maybe that was timed, or maybe it wasn't. Ah. A crumbled telegram. In relation to the situation in Povizl, stop. I demand immediate progress. Stop. Otherwise, you will be demoted and dismissed from the case. Stop. Colonel Sergei Buryatov. Well, lines of the crumpled paper reflect the scars on the covering nervous heart. Panic prompts one to take matters into one's own hands. This small ball of paper weighs more than Sisyphus' boulder, and the world is closing in around the Bellavin in claustrophobic dance. Right, so yes, he is in a bit of a panic to deal with this. So we go back there. I might take a little detour and go through here. Just in case. Wait.
Nice rags. They smell like downtown.
What are you sniffing around here for, Outlander?
Yeah, I'm gonna regret this.
You'd better not get in my way when I'm working.
And what does a whelp like your double in?
Maybe he's the murderer. The young master was bored and came to Povizla for a taste of gore.
He'll taste it all right.
His own.
I probably should... Oh, great. So, what do you have? Required Diamonds of Forge word to disable. I can't do anything with that. Pukavach to disable. Uber to disable. Oh, great. So, I need to change these. So, if I attack... No. You. And let's go with Vlad. Let's see how this goes. I wish I did more damage, but here we go. That bleeding is annoying. That is truly annoying. No, use a Libero Veto. And hopefully we can take you down now. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't heal myself. Okay, let's go with this. But he's dead already. Oh, he's not. Hopefully he's soon dead. So Pukavach is hitting him. Do I want to... Let's try this. Wait, did I... No, I did correctly. I was a little worried there. Because I need to change. You are now going to be Pukavach. I don't know if that works. I kind of want to start eating you. Well, I'll probably lose this one too. I'm starting to think my character is not well built. Or I'm making mistakes. So am I? Yes. Am I taking any focus points out of you? Probably not. Just beat you. No. Ooh. Ooh, nasty. Real nasty. So now I will... And go with that. Okay, that worked. But you're healing, you bugger. There's nothing. Resource 7 help every round. Oh, great. Can I actually even beat you then? Do I remove focus? Is this removing focus at all? It seems to reduce focus. Okay, let's see. The problem is I really need to get down that focus. If I can. I don't know if it works. Because my life would be much easier. Okay, it's working. It's bloody well working. Huh. Okay, so far so good. Now take that and heal me if you can, please. Unless he's dead already. He's not. Okay, we managed to deal with that. Bit lucky there. Now, my original plan was to go around here. Oh, there's 2 points of interest now. 3 points of interest. Okay, so little change in the plan. There's that point of interest. A battered and neglected instrument, but still able to produce a sweet melody. Thank you. Then another one should be straight in front of us. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Buy some pierogi. I immediately feel warmth spreading through my body. I want to take a nap and wake up onto the view of freshly filled platter in front of me. Pierogi. And there should be the third one. There it is. Sometimes it's good to obscure your view with a cloud of smoke. There's nothing worth looking at here, anyway. Some fine cigar. Okay. So, I'm gonna check this area. Once. Oh, where is... Nothing in here, unfortunately. But, yeah, I see that. Announcement. I fix stocking, 64 Spolna Street, apartment 26. Good for you. What is that? Announcement poster. Witnesses wanted. Anyone who provides information about the place and promotes of illegal fistfights in our city, assists in the capture of the brothers known as Soup and Red-Eye Vaclav, will be paid a reward for 50 rubles. You can come forward at any Warsaw police station.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Okay, so we know where the illegal fights are kept. Illegal night fights taking place at 5 Bialos Kropnitsa Street. Bialos Kropnitsa Street. Okay, whatever. And track all manner of face-punching enthusiasts and attention from the police. However, Brother Soup and Red-Eyed Vaclav remain elusive. So, nothing can keep secret from me. So we can probably go there and beat people up. Because nobody talks about Fight Club. So, let's go back to the beach. And see if we can get... If we can help our dear police now. Because we know he is in a bit of a trouble. Nothing in here. Oh, there is something somewhere over here. Police report. 9th of March 1905, Rodimiecki district. Report. At 11 p.m. I started my rounds from Kryspovska Street. The gate at 10 Kryspovska Street was unlocked, and I informed the caretaker. At midnight, at the intersection of Krolevska and Marsalkovska Street, I saw a group of Romani who were fixing to pitch a tent there at the square. I ordered them to leave. They headed in direction of Bovisle. I continued my round without incident. Michael Kortskovsky. Recently bought. Okay. How and what that ever means, I don't know. We will probably find out. Oh. Okay, let's go back. What the best with the floor at Merlin 6? Okay, we are looking for that. It could be. It probably is. Or maybe not. Wait. Fisherman? Who are you?
Any fish biting?
It doesn't matter. What do you want?
My name is Victor. I only wanted to ask what was going on here.
With those damn police?
They are trying to catch the fisherman, and the fisherman is doing his bit.
Other aversion to authorities? Why?
Is it bad that they're doing the job?
And what for? Did anybody call them? Anybody complain?
What, do you think murder doesn't bother anyone?
Like there are never any murders in Povishla. Big deal.
The river giveth and the river taketh away.
We'll do fine. We don't need the police here.
So you don't care that people are dying?
Who's the fisherman?
The one who left the body on the beach. Stark naked, with pebbles in place of eyes, and a hook stuck in the roof of the mouth.
Like a fish. That's what he always does.
The police call him a serial killer. A dozen people he's snuffed out like that already. The son of a gun.
You sound like it doesn't bother you too much.
And what should it bother me for? If he kills, he kills. We're not to judge if that's good or bad.
The river giveth, and the river taketh
You already said
away.
that.
Yep.
Okay, dwell on the subject.
They can't catch the fisherman even though he continues to kill. Is that right?
He's smart, shrewd, not like those police fools. And everyone knows who he is.
How so?
Because you see that guy on the beach who set up his easels in the sand and is painting?
He's the fisherman.
He paints all those bodies. He's always around the new ones. They even raided that hovel of his. Right, Edek?
Yep.
And yet, he is still at large and keeps painting. So maybe he's not the fisherman after all.
Sure he is. Everyone says it's him. He's a weirdo, living like a hermit in that hovel. Nothing holds any value for him. So maybe he takes people's lives just for the hell of it.
Don't say. Prime says it. According to popular opinion, the peculiar artist named Cayetan is the fisherman. He's usually the first one seen at the crime scene.
And where is that hovel?
Go along the river and behind the workshop. Am I right, Edek?
Yep.
The hovel. The artist lives in one of the hovels in southern Povizl, next to a workshop by the river. They say the police recently paid him a visit. Well, thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy fishing.
Yeah, right.
Okay, the river giveth and the river taketh away. That's what people in Povizl say. Some of them have fallen into apathy, while others act recklessly without caring that they might lose their life. It all looks like nihilistic tendencies. I suspect it's Morana's doing. Their assumption, what do we have here? Not the Rasputin, Cayetan. A nihilist painter, as he despised life, he is captivated by the image of sudden death. No wonder he's become the prime suspect in the fisherman case involving Povizl local killer. Now that would... Well, the game will guide us there, so I'll of course try to go at least the hovel. Because why not? Maybe we can deal with the fisherman in this episode, maybe we can't, I don't know. It might take a little while because it might be some kind of a boss fight. After all, there's Morana involved, I guess, so there's that. Okay, we got drunkards here.
Hey, you can't be here.
Cayetan doesn't allow it.
I don't like you, Sonny.
He's got nice shoes, though.
Not this again.
Let's get this over with.
Let's hope I can do this. What is protecting you? Oh, bloody hell. Required diamonds are forged. Word 5 to disable. I don't have anything. So the question is, what do I want to do with you? You probably just go down like any other guy, but you need to take... focus has to be removed from you as fast as I can. And hope for the best. And there it comes, of course. A little bit more. Because of course, why not? Didn't I have the ability to take 2 points of... I don't know. We'll have to check that. Yes, still keep going. Because I definitely want to beat you down as fast as I can. Even if I have to take some damage. Now, you can have this. And if you survive this, you survived definitely. But hopefully you don't No, you didn't, but you gave me some help there. Now, do you take damage as normal? You will take damage as normal. That's nice. Increases damage to salutary next attack. Let's give you suffering. And Can I give you a little bit more suffering there? Ah, not on the face. I could try to get more, but let's just beat him. And down you go. Well, that was a bit easier. And another point, which is nice. One thing I'm gonna check now. So restores my focus. Okay, this is interesting. Makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with the ratio. That could work. Inflict damage. No. Reduces focus, but I... So this thing reduces focus. Oh, he needs to be in suffering state. Okay, yes, that's my bad. That is something I have to remember. Okay. It's been a while when I put that on that skill, so I totally forgot. But anywho, in we go. I could buy some skills, but I don't know if I want to. So the word is something we've... But this is the word, and this is the diamonds and force. I don't know. Do I want to get this up? We'll have to see. Things to search around. The hovel's owner lives in terrible conditions. All racks permeated with smell of turpentine and sense of security, like a nest built atop of a tree, 100 times better than a cold and metal cage. The man sleeping in them finally feels at home. expensive brushes, high quality materials. The artist can obviously afford some amount of luxury, and his shabby lifestyle is a conscious choice. Finished paintings. The naturalistic paintings depict dead bodies on a riverbank in different poses and configurations. Streaks of waves traced with ease touch the still nature of the painted bank. The artist contemplated the curious appeal of the drowned victims, finding an odd sort of solace in them. The Freed from Povisil. Cayetan is both dead and alive, inextricably linked with the river in a most peculiar way. He paints images of crime on the riverbanks of Povisil. Even though he can afford painting materials, he pretends life are deprived of luxury. We still have some more here. A message from the policeman. If you change your mind and decide to cooperate, some of the police headquarters come to the police headquarters in Srodmieci and ask Commissioner Pelevin. That will earn you a more lenient treatment. The discouragement flowing through Pelevin's veins makes his hand go askew, making the words fall on the paper helplessly. He has lost hope a long time ago that this case will finally get off the ground, but it's always worth a try, once again. Fisherman case. The Pelevin believes Cayetan is the killer known as the Fisherman. He seems desperate for solid evidence, and the circumstances work to the painter's disadvantage. It's only a matter of time before he gets arrested. The person confront Cayetan. I kind of want to do it on this episode, but I think it will take a little too long to beat, because I don't think that's a straightforward fight if I need to fight against Cayetan. So unfortunately, I'll have to leave that on the next episode. I kind of wish to do it on this, but no, it's starting to get a long episode anyways, and yeah, we might have to take that fight a couple of times. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.